I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. So there's been a common theme ever since Mel divorced Walkie Talkie, and that has been us being able to see Walkie Talkie basically throw everyone in his proximity under the bus. And good for them hoes, because what makes you think he won't do to you what he was willing to do to his wife? That's what you get, hoes, for thinking you're special. We're going to talk about every single time Walkie Talkie has thrown his so-called friends under the bus. Let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload. We don't even have to talk about how many times Mel baby mama has thrown her under the bus. That was a separate video, and I created that a while back. If you guys want to check that out, head on down my channel, scroll down, you know, update yourself on the content. Let's start with Walkie Talkie throwing one of his producers, Carlos King, under the bus on live with his baby mom. For whatever reason, he keeps alluding to the producers using Slarion's name in order to boost up Mel.
That's unfortunate that you've been talked about since the inception of the show, and you have not been able to make an appearance.
And there wasn't nobody on there that was going to shake it up.
Now, Mel's baby mama have thrown so many people under the bus, from his brother to his mammy, and basically everybody that you see here on the picture. And in my opinion, ha hoes, because what did you think you was gonna get? Look at how he treated his wife. So the list is long, but let's start with his concubine. There's no point in us bringing up Slarion, gobble them balls in my gator mouth curry, because she still haven't talked to Minnie. So we don't need to be wasting our time on a hoe that ain't calling Minnie and chatting it up with Minnie so she can get the real tea so she can move along. We know Mel's baby mama has thrown Slarion under the bus plenty of times and still doing it, and we probably gonna get another recording with proof of Walkie Talkie throwing her ass under the bus again, so we don't even need to get into this.
Mama.
I don't want to talk to Minnie. You talk to Minnie.
Talk to Minnie.
No, you talk to Minnie.
As far as the concubines go, let's start with Belinda, because Belinda thought she ate. Belinda thought she was going to be able to swoop right on in and play stepmom to a man that's taking his ex-wife to court for full custody of her kids. And granted, that's not going on any longer, but it was going on around the time that she was claiming this man was her friend, even though we all know it was more to the story. I'm talking about she was all on Instagram biting hard for this man, trying to, I guess, be neutral and be respectful, but he basically threw her ass under the bus. He don't even talk to her no more. And allegedly, Belinda is going to be coming out with the tell-all. She gonna be sitting down talking to a blogger and letting the blogger know what happened with her and Walkie Talkie. And I can't wait, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Belinda, tell the truth and shame the devil. If you get your ass on that platform and lie, the people gonna eat your ass up. But if you get on there and you tell the truth, they might be lenient with you, but the facts are the facts. And the fact is, your ass shouldn't have never even linked up with him. And you're delusional as hell for thinking you could have been anything better than his wife. Granted, you might be a good woman for somebody, but you was never gonna be a good woman for him. Everything that Mel brought to the table and he was willing to do her like that, he ain't gonna be a good man for nobody. So you getting land in your name for him and babysitting his kids, you got set up, love. All right, who we got next on the concubine docket? Drum roll, please. It looks like Sheree, you're up, love. And I must say, Sheree is one of my old-time favorites to laugh at, because she actually went on Bravo, national television, shared her almost $1 million check. And I think she's making at least a couple $1 million with Bravo. Hopped on national television to talk about how Kenya was trying to destroy a black man's image. And we talking about the black man Walkie Talkie, that is.
He came to your party, you know, to support, but he's being
ambush, like try to go this whole route of anger, almost angry.
Aggressive, probably.
Aggressive. The
Same thing. She said the wrong.
Yelling and cursing. That's not your definition of aggressive?
Don't with my wife.
We can't keep doing that.
You can't keep putting these labels on these black men.
All for him to turn around and embarrass you. Sheree went around town saying that Walkie Talkie had planned this dinner for her, and he went on Instagram and let it be known he never invited anybody, he never planned anybody, and that is the whole reason why he asked for his money back. So yeah, he asked for his cash apps, love, just like he want that Bravo check, love, and then ended up running back to Slarion to embarrass your ass, love.
You was looking crazy.
Well, how look now, bitch? You can't.
You look much better.
Big face, small face.
You look
You
much
can't sit with me,
better.
honey.
This is actually the one that inspired me to make this video, because when I sat back and listened to the interview that she did with Dusty Dan, I felt like the friend that she was talking about in that interview had every bit to do with Walkie Talkie. He threw her under the bus multiple times, but let's look to see how she tried to have his back before ultimately throwing her under the bus and leaving her for the wolves. And I'm talking about once we found out she was actually the side chick and had an affair with Walkie Talkie, even though she was supposed to be the one to plan their wedding, she got her ass ate up. And he let it, because in his mind, I'm not gonna go down if you're not gonna go down with me.
It's not about me. It's not about her. It's about the kids. I mean, they're authors. They put their hard work into this book. They did.
They've been practicing. They've been reading. How you feeling?
No, I mean, honestly, I'm hurting, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's my thing that most of the things that I do, it is for the kids, you know what I'm saying? It's for my children. And this was major. That's something I started 3 years ago when we did take that flight to Canada. And I told them that's something I wanted to do with him. And so I put it off then. And now, they've gotten a little older and they were able to contribute now. So with them being able to contribute, it means that much more to me and to them. So, I'm hurt right now.
Being vulnerable.
Yeah,
and to be able to be vulnerable, that's a big thing,
Yeah.
And I think even in the vulnerability, when people come in, they may be.
We haven't been sexual since high school. Why are we gonna be sexual now that you married and?
Who cares?
Right.
You like cheating?
See, I almost said something, but what do you mean who cares? Love. And what do you mean you like cheating? Sweetheart. But I also feel like this was her response because she knew right here in this moment that she effed up and he threw her under the bus. And if you think about it, when you seen this hoe on the show since.
Hold on, what?
You like cheating?
Shut
so
up.
who cares? Yeah. Oh well, mind y'all business. I ain't slept with you, don't want to sleep with you, and they can't check for me for whoever I sleep with. Yeah. Period.
And pay attention how she tried to sneak in there that she ain't sleep with him, don't want to sleep with him, even though he really just told on y'all. But they're both going to try to play it off. But we know, boo.
Hold on, you said you don't want to sleep with me.
I don't.
What the It's over, man.
Everybody don't want to sleep with you. You making babies and causing confusion. You need counseling. I don't want you.
You was looking crazy.
Well, how look now, bitch? You can't.
You look much better.
Big face, small face.
You look
You
much
can't sit with me, honey.
better.
I think you're so uncool. I think you look like a fool, and all my friends be roasting you.
Teach me some things.
Yeah. I've always been that role model, that big brother. But what I always told him is, like, you have to want it for yourself. And, he hasn't always listened, but I'm thankful for right now that he is listening.
And this is how Walkie Talkie threw his brother under the bus. Because why would you bring your brother on national television to talk about his hardships and try to be there as his mentor and give him guidance, but not be truthful and transparent about your own history? Sat up in his brother's face trying to make it seem like he can be this ultimate role model without actually being accountable for his past. Walkie Talkie's been in jail before, but he will not acknowledge that, even though it's already been exposed. But you gonna bring your brother on national television and make it seem like he just this ultra criminal. You don't know where he get it from. He probably got it from looking up to his raggedy ass brother. So the next clip is going to be Walkie Talkie throwing Marceau under the bus. So we already know Walkie Talkie threw Marceau and Maurice under the bus by saying that he have 20 women. I'm going to insert this clip just to show how not only will he throw you under the bus, but he's not going to actually address real issues with you face to face because he knows he's a liar. What he does instead is talk about you to everybody else with what his issue is, and then talk to you in your face, but not actually address the issue, but tell everybody else his issue with you.
Bottom line, I'm sitting down chilling with Sadar.
Okay.
Yep. And he's like, he hits me up like, hey man, you and Martell good? I'm like, yeah, we're good. He's like, you need to give him a call. I'm like, we're good.
How can you tell Sadar that we're good? You know we're not good.
The second I found out it wasn't, you know what I did?
You called me.
Why? That's what men do.
Yeah.
And what I'm sick about is the fact that I had to hear from Sadar and not from Martell. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
I must have been pretty bad, whatever I did.
No, it's just like all the phony stuff. I don't like all the talking amongst you.
What are you talking about? Help me out with this. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll take it all the way back to the 47 acres. I mean, I know that's old stuff. I'll take it all the way back there.
We discussed that.
No, I know, but still, that's fakeness still coming from you. I mean, a total fakeness. I go,
okay, y'all stole the land. I don't care
stole
what.
something. Like,
okay,
and people really believe that.
I said everything. There's nothing I've not said. Well, it's the truth. And I said it to your face. How mad can you be at me? You must want to throw this whole damn friendship away.
I understand at times a man might lie to his wife because it's just so much to lose right there when you have a wife and children and things like that. But when you see the need to lie to a friend, you really have a problem then. Look, let me tell you, you were mentioning certain things about my infidelity.
No, I didn't. You're a damn lie. Because I took up for your ass on countless occasions.
What?
Oh, yeah, brother.
Okay.
Every time anyone ever did anything, I've always defended you.
Yeah. And I don't play no wrestling, I don't play no nothing. So I feel that, no. I'm not going to be playing a game with Marceau right now that I'm upset with him because it's going to turn into something different other than hitting each other with these big Q-tips.
I want y'all to notice how he's going to try to hit Cedric first, but get mad when Cedric hit him back. So it was okay for him to hit Cedric, but if Cedric participated in hitting him back, it was a problem. Mind you, he was trying to hit Cedric before Cedric can hit him. The minute Cedric hit him back, he threw Cedric under the bus.
Because I probably hit him a little too hard and a little too much.
Feel it. Here we go. I like it. Yeah.
Stop, for real.
We're getting aggressive. Don't get aggressive with me. See how it works?
Stop. I don't like it.
Damn, man, I don't like that. Don't push like that again. Because if I with your ass, you'll be mad.
I don't want to play with it.
Okay. Dude, chill, man. Dude, wrestling now. Chill, dude.
Hey.
When Martell called Tisha sweetheart in the meeting?
You can't just say me. It's
Sweetheart,
about
I
us.
can.
I'm not your sweetheart.
The common theme you guys are going to see with Mel's baby mama, every time somebody tries to hold him accountable, he flips the situation. All they're asking him to do is not call Letitia sweetheart. Instead of him not calling Letitia sweetheart, he results into calling all of them sweetheart. And then said none of them actually knew what they were doing, which is why he felt the need to call them sweetheart. Again, throwing them under the bus.
I think that was really out of line, highly unprofessional, and just flat out off the chain.
When we're talking to women, sometimes you say, no, sweetheart. We don't mean it like that. She said, hey, don't call me sweetheart. But you insisted that, no, I've got to keep calling you sweetheart because I wasn't wrong in this situation.
Sidebar, notice how Marceau can talk to everybody else's wife sideways, but nobody can call his wife sweetheart. Also plan on using this clip to debunk Marceau and Letitia again.
Sweetheart, that's something sweet.
No, it's not. It's condescending, and that's why you said
it's not.
The first time, no. The first time, it wasn't condescending.
I've had to say it.
And I felt like, dang, why was she even trying to come at me?
Because it's condescending.
The first one was not condescending.
I wouldn't want anyone calling me sweetheart at a meeting.
Hey, why would you say that? I mean, they do.
I've never heard him call me sweetheart in a meeting.
Okay.
So for me, as a young woman in business, I would be offended.
Anytime you're in a business meeting with female and you being a male and you say the word sweetheart, it's condescending because it's almost making it seem like you're out of your league in this area.
Hey, and actually, I thought a lot of y'all was out of y'all league in that area. A lot of y'all didn't know what y'all
You
talking
should've just
about.
called everybody sweetheart.
Right, sweetheart.
Martell doesn't really get it, but if he disrespects my wife again, I'm going to show him who the sweetheart is.
The next clip, you're going to see Mel's baby mama and Dusty Dan get into it. Then Miss Marlene, the drunk, jumps in. My opinion, walkie-talkie threw Dusty Dan under the bus by allowing his mother to intervene in a conversation that she have nothing to do with. Granted, Miss Marlene is making points as far as Dusty Dan being too involved, but they are on a reality show and they are talking about a conversation that Dusty Dan was having with Mel's baby mama. But notice how because Dusty Dan is holding him accountable, he's going to let Miss Marlene the drunk come in, stop her from holding him accountable. To me, that's basically throwing her under the bus. You walked away and allowed your mom to intervene in this conversation just because you didn't like what Dusty Dan was saying. I.e., pay attention to the way Dusty Dan gets really excited when she's speaking to walkie-talkie and he cuts her off. And also pay attention to how she glares at him. It's always been something about their relationship that I just didn't like.
No, I'm sorry. You're very passive aggressive with her, and then you know she's gonna react. So then it turns into the same.
Once y'all gonna react. Once y'all say, no, I'm sorry.
No.
Women can't disrespect me like that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be having a chat.
You're not listening. This is the problem. I wasn't even finished. No. Well, I wasn't
between them two.
I wasn't,
but you can't uphold formality every time either.
I don't uphold formality.
What you doing right now?
I'm telling him what he needs to do.
Tell him what he needs to do.
Well, Miss Marlene.
That's not your husband.
Miss Marlene.
Or your ex-husband.
You were not there last night. Miss Marlene, you weren't there.
Well, y'all been doing this, Nick. She's a sweet girl, you know what I'm saying? But still, don't get beside yourself when you're stepping at me. Because, baby, you don't know me like that. And I am a mother. And I am Martell's mother.
That's between them two.
But listen,
but you ain't got to speak on her behalf.
I'm not. I'm speaking on my behalf about the conversation that we had. Don't do that, Miss Marlene. I'm talking about the conversation that me and him had. You weren't there. He jumped in.
In all reality, we were there to celebrate our anniversary.
And happy anniversary to y'all.
So
always hanging up on my phone.
No, that's not true. That's not true because he's my friend too. Don't do that. I always talk to him. I never.
Martell.
Believe me, Martell demands attention.
Don't do that.
And he gets it.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, just like my mom just said, don't talk at me.
I always talk to you, and then you go below the belt and talk about stuff that you shouldn't be talking about.
I'm thankful for my mom being right there at that moment and stepping up because I don't want to raise my voice at Destiny, you know, but her raising her voice at me, you know, it's not cool.
Another one of my favorites when Walkie Talkie threw Kimmy under the bus by calling her a side chick. First of all, pay attention to how Maurice never checks or corrects them. Also, pay attention. Kimmy, in my opinion, wants to be in. She's a groupie. She gives me groupie vibes. The whole time she's staring at the men, trying to figure out what the conversation is, finally to intervene. But she's laughing the whole way through as the men accuse her of being the side chick. But something in me tells me if any of the other women was to accuse her to be a side chick, she would take it to heart, kind of like she did with Tiffany. I'm going to leave this video here, but there are so many more clips that I can add to this debunk. Because like I said, he threw his mother under the bus, but I'm not going to add that clip in this video. He also threw Chris Fletcher under the bus and Neil Fletcher under the bus, which I may wait for that scene to fully air before I add that into the debunkers of him throwing his friends under the bus. But y'all finish watching these clips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Marcel was fat.
Yeah, right?
Marcel was 70 pounds heavier. No beard.
Which ones too?
He was shaving. He was shaving.
Oh, that's a joke.
No, that's a. That's
Bring it down here.
So wait, what?
Don't say that. What did he
And then Kimmy had to come steal you away.
That's this narrative.
No.
Kimmy saved it.
No, there's somebody Kimmy minutes.
That's what Martell started. Okay, go ahead.
No one was stolen. I want to just clarify things for the new girl. At the end of the day, it was convenient for Martell to spread the rumor that I was a side chick, simply so he could shift the focus from his own extramarital affairs. And I get it, because it was convenient, and it looked like it worked.
Okay, you want to bring up what I've done in the past. Don't forget, I mean, like, she's the same situation.
What you mean, the same situation?
She was a side chick.
Marcel, I need you to stop talking sometime. Marcel's drunk ass knows that I was never a side chick. I don't know why Tiffany brought it up. I don't know where Tiffany got it from. I don't care if I'm in Las Vegas or Huntsville. It's not funny, Marcel.
Appreciate y'all inviting us out here to Vegas. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Martell, real talk, man. Dog, my heart goes out to you for the going through, but man, you handle that champ, dog.
But it is better on the other side, right, man?
It is better on the side.
Or the second time around.
I'm talking about the same person.
Reintroduction.
Right. Non-side chick-ish. No, I was saying, because you corrected me.
What did you give me again?
Martell, you're the one that started that rumor. Man, that was 2 years ago.
Even address Martell.
Let me make some clarity here for everyone. I have never been a side chick, and I'll never be a side chick.
Mother, we never no side chick up in his mouth.
Well,
I
don't know where you're getting all your information from.
Let me tell you something. It's from Martell.
Your face.
It came directly from Martell. Hey, guys. Martell had an evil place in his life where he was telling lies to everybody.
Right, he said he didn't stop.
He did it with a straight face, though. Hey, Martell, what is a lie?
Martell, if I was you, I would take your mic off. I'm about to dump your.
It's him. It's Marcel. Martell always points the finger at me.
What am I about?
You said he was a side chick.
You the one told me she was a side chick. Let's play around, though. He the one said
You need to take your mic off.
I'm sorry, Kimmy.
But you keep saying it. Like you keep joking like it's a joke.
She pointed at you, said side chick. What's wrong with being a side chick?
First of all,
whatever, Marcel. Ain't nobody no side chick.
They're getting movies out here.
And this juncture is really not even funny no more.
It's kind of funny.
It's not funny.
Not about you, but in general.
Is that as funny as you having a side baby?
Right.
Is that funny?
That's hell.
Oh, okay. I guess it's funny to you, but I don't see Tisha laughing.
Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
It's not in a
That's why I'm mine. I spend my life